Lawyer quits job to become pet psychic and speak to animals. Key highlights. Nikki Vasconez quit her job as a lawyer to become a full-time pet psychic last year. She charges $350 for a 1-hour session and restricts herself to 2 readings per day to ensure the best quality readings. She also claims to also talk to animals who have passed away. A lawyer who was earning $75,000 a year quit her job to become a pet psychic. She is now earning more by speaking to animals. To stay up to date with latest top stories, make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel by clicking the button above this video. Nikki Vasconez, 33, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, USA, started researching how to speak to animals in September 2020 while working as a full-time property lawyer. I started out practicing on family and friends' pets and some strangers' animals for free. But as soon as I created social media accounts, I began to gain a steady following, and it wasn't long before requests started pouring in, Nikki told Southwest News Service. In September 2021, she quit her job to become a full-time pet psychic. I was so miserable in my previous job, I was working huge hours and was just unhappy, but was too scared to change, she said. Until this came along. Nikki continued, when I set up my TikTok account, I gained 175,000 followers within months, and by January 2022, I had to stop taking bookings because I was so inundated. The business just took off. I couldn't believe it, I had to set up a waitlist which had a total of 4,000 people on it requesting me to speak with their animals, she added. Nikki, who runs Nikki Vasconez Animal Communication, charges $350 for a 1-hour session and restricts herself to 2 readings per day to ensure the best quality readings. A typical reading involves her sitting in a quiet room in her home where she studies a photo of the animal. She telepathically asks the animal a series of questions and records them as well as the animal's responses so owners can listen to the exchange. Nikki insists on seeing the animal's eyes in the photo. She is informed of the pet's name, gender and the names of people in the home. She prefers to know no more details about the animal to prevent her human brain from interfering with the messages. The pet psychic explained, when I'm communicating with the animals, sometimes I see images flash across my eyes or I'll hear particular phrases. I don't hear their accents or tone of voice, but I can always sense their personality. She claims to also talk to animals who have passed away. Half of her requests are from people whose pets have passed away. Of the animals I've spoken to that have passed, they are never upset, angry or hold a grudge. In my experience, they've only ever been happy and free and talk about how parts of their body have been restored and ailments that have gone away, she said. The 33-year-old further said, I spoke to a cat who talked about being able to see after not having sight while living. I speak with animals who have passed who comment on the lives of humans who are still living. I'm convinced they go where we go. It's changed my entire perspective of death because it's a shift, a transition because I've never had a single animal that is sad, she added. Nikki mainly works with household pets such as dogs and cats, but has spoken to other animals including geckos, bearded dragons, horses, cows, pigs, birds and donkeys. She recalled a reading when a cat she spoke to was experiencing tooth pain. The owner had asked for my help when they couldn't work out what was wrong with him. Vets had ruled out any teeth issues because the X-ray showed no signs of a problem, but I just kept getting this pain in my own mouth while speaking with him, so I believed he was telling me he had pain in his lower jaw. It turned out the X-ray revealed he had an abscess and needed a tooth pulled out, she recounted. Once Nikki heard a pet dog repeatedly say, "You're the best thing in the world." She said, "It was so funny, when I told the owner this, she laughed and said that's what I tell him every morning." During another reading, Nikki spoke to a horse named Cruz who told her that he didn't like his owner's boyfriend. Cruz told me not to worry, though, because the boyfriend doesn't like him either. I told the owner this, and she laughed saying that was all true, she recalled. Nikki also offers workshops to people who want to talk to their pets. Although the pet psychic has attracted a lot of interest, there are people who are skeptical and believe that she is a fraud. I understand it can be confusing as we are raised to believe that interspecies communication isn't the norm. The criticism initially bothered me, but I no longer care. I couldn't be happier now doing what I love most, Nikki said.